here we are. We did it. We made it 1 year on YouTube. Exactly 1 year as of yesterday, September 9th. We thought we'd come out here and talk to you guys for a little bit. We also, 4 days before that, or 5 days before that, we made it to 1,000 subscribers. So
yeah, 1,000 ramblers, and that was thanks to you. It wasn't us. We didn't do the work. You guys did the work. You did it. So that was phenomenal. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we are very thankful, very appreciative to everybody who hit that subscribe button and became a Rambler with us, which, like I said before in a couple videos, to me, a Rambler means your family. It's great to have you along while we're doing this. We appreciate you. We're going to go back in time a little bit, just a little bit, talk about where we started, why we started, show you a couple clips. We're going to make fun of ourselves, and we're going to celebrate real quick and tell you what we're doing next, and answer a couple questions that you sent to us. We're going to try to make it quick and brief. We don't want to torture you too much, but first of all, we're here to celebrate.
Yep, let's start celebrating right now.
Oh, don't hit the camera.
Oh, that's a good week. Let's just top these babies off.
Thanks for joining us. We hit 1,000 subscribers and 1 year anniversary.
Cheers to you for all the subscribers and ramblers.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
And to you, buddy.
Cheers, darling.
That's champagne.
It's $7. That's a $7 champagne right there.
To start this off real quick, we had a few people ask us, some of the questions people ask us all the time is, how do you do this, or how do you get started? I'm gonna be totally honest with you. When we started, we thought we kind of had the concept down. We watched enough of this. We thought we were gonna hit 1,000 subscribers in like 3 or 6 months. We were like, hey, how hard can that be? It's not easy. We laugh at our first videos. We thought they were awesome. And go back and watch.
I don't know about laughing at them. I wish I could laugh at them and reminisce, but they're painful. I more like wince.
Well, no, I was proud of our first one. Let's be honest. Let's start with Newport, Oregon. Newport, Oregon was our first video. Ron's going to show it for you here somewhere.
But also, let's bear in mind, to all the videos prior to maybe Hawaii, we didn't know. We shot video and didn't know what we were going to do with it. Yes. You know, we still didn't know how to... how we're gonna edit, what programs are going to edit. We didn't know. We knew nothing.
Yeah. So it took us a while. We filmed around people. We didn't let them know what we were up to. We were kind of nervous about it. It didn't go out for 4 months.
Well, it took me probably 2 months to edit it because I had to learn the program. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. The learning curve was extremely steep. I mean, I probably gave up maybe twice, and then finally it was like, okay, I just need to buckle down and do this and just learn the program. The evolution of the editing, the way it went is, we watched YouTube, and Jodi would show me something. She goes, can you do something like that? And I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then I learned how to do it. And then each video, you try to do something a little better than the previous video. And so whether it's learning a new technique, learning just something better. So every video that comes out should be better. Add a little bit of something to it.
So that's how we started. The Newport video was fun. Go watch it. We actually did work really hard on that one. We prepared that one and we weren't comfortable in front of people filming it. We weren't comfortable doing stuff. And we get home and we get ready to make that video, and we realized we hardly talked at all in that video. We didn't talk at all. There was just a lot of things we didn't do. And then we get this genius idea, and now this is where Ron's going to show what we're doing right now. Green screen. Ron says, let's do a green screen.
Yeah,
then we can talk, and we can prep the film, and we can go at the end of the film. It's going to be genius. We're going to do a green screen.
Well, it did salvage it in the sense that, we could go back, do an introduction, and then do a wrap-up using the green screen. So we could do a little recap.
We didn't get ready, we didn't prep, we didn't plan well enough, and we had to salvage it with doing these green screens. There's a lot of things that Ron didn't know how to do yet, and those you'll see the growth as the year goes on. And I'm proud of all the growth. I mean, man, it's a whole different story now than it was then. So I'm excited to see in another year what we're gonna make fun of. But anyway, and to go into the 1,000 subscriber thing, a lot of our subscribers are other YouTube channels, and I just want to shout out to many of you. And I can't name everyone. I am going to shout out to one channel who I feel like has guided us a lot, and they help so many other channels. And I want to say hi to OJ and Deb, and Ron's going to share OJ and Deb's channel. It is Coffee Walks and
Coffee Walks and whatever.
Coffee Walks and whatever.
Coffee Walks and whatever.
And he did that. OJ explained why he did that. I mean, he loves coffee. We do too. He goes for a lot of walks and whatever because he has fixed and remodeled and done things around his property. But they are a wonderful channel. They are such great people. I hope to see them in person one day. We've talked about that. This is to them because they've guided us. They've answered questions for me. They've been just the sweetest people.
You know, there's another channel I want to mention right now that's kind of fun, and actually I'm learning from it.
I know it. It's Dannovator.
Yeah, Danny from down in Georgia is Dannovator because I'm watching his stuff and I like his setup. He does a good setup with his shots, the angles, and the movement of the camera. There's a lot of things that I've kind of took from him, you know, so wherever, you know, and we're always borrowing, you know, so he took that from somebody because he looked at something and he seen that and he took it, and then I seen what he's did and I'm taking that too. So we're just kind of passing it forward or paying it down the line or you know, whatever the case may be. But I enjoy watching his stuff just because there's something, every video that I see, it's like, I'm going to use that shot.
H.O.P.E Bus is another channel. I mean, I got a bunch of channels.
Yeah, they're fun.
I could sit here and go on and on about the channels.
I can't wait to see that bus get going.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the bus needs to get going.
H.O.P.E Bus, let me tell you. And Chill Eats up in Canada, and you know, oh my gosh, I just could go on and on and on forever because it's such a variety of people that we've learned from. And then there's the traditional RV channels. If you're wondering how to get to the 1,000 subscribers, and people have asked me that, it's just getting to know your community and getting a good, strong support system to help each other out. But anyway, let's go on with a question real quick. We had a couple questions that were brought to us. So Mary and the JeepCycle. Mary and the JeepCycle is another channel. Mary went on there at Mary and the JeepCycle. Ron will put that up there.
Yeah, and the JeepCycle.
It's so cute.
It's kind of cool.
It's so
yeah, well, I just didn't say kind of cool. It is cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
She got it for Christmas. Well, she got something, you gotta go watch it. She got something for Christmas and she created this JeepCycle. And she goes around ducking people. Anybody who is a Jeep person will know what I'm talking about, but she goes around and puts ducks on people's Jeeps. So great. Sweet girl. And she asked us a question. And so make sure you check out her channel. And her question was, what's your favorite place that you've been so far? That's her first question. She actually asked two. Now, I don't know if it means so much with the channel or because we've only been doing the channel for a year, but I'll tell you real quick, Heart, this means a lot. And we haven't done any videos recently on it because I just didn't want to do it. But, my favorite place in the whole world is Maui. Okay, so honestly, the phone just died. But actually,
well, not the phone, the camera.
Camera.
Well, the camera didn't die. It just got too hot.
It got too hot.
Yeah.
So, see, we're still newbies, but it got too hot, which was perfect timing because I was getting a little emotional. So that worked out well. But Maui is one of our favorite places. We actually wanted to retire there. We still do, but we want to retire there, and I am scared to go back one day and see what has happened there. But
yeah, just the fine folks that are there. You know, the small businesses that Lahaina had that were
some great breweries, some great
the small shops that were owned by the locals. You know, were completely destroyed, devastated, and so so we can't, that could be
that we could go on and on, and I think we just stayed away from that subject because it just breaks my heart so much.
But prior to that, what were we?
So
Mary, going back to Mary the JeepCycle.
So anyway, but on this trip so far.
So where was your favorite place?
On our trip so far, Tahoe. Tahoe really, in this first year video, Hawaii, the Big Island was great, but Tahoe was a big surprise. I liked the drive around it. I just loved the whole vibe. I really loved Tahoe.
that was good. Yeah, it was it was cool. It was something new. It just just a lake, 6,000 feet, in the air. It was kind of neat. Yeah.
Oh, when we were driving?
Well, no, 6,000 feet up in the air. That's where it's at. Oh. The elevation, 6,000 foot, 6,700 foot. I don't know. Anyhow.
Anyway, so Tahoe was great. Was that your answer?
No. Actually, not my answer because it's. There's been too many moments where you've been at somewhere. It could be anywhere. It could be like sitting in this chair right here be my favorite spot. Because it's a state of mind. You're talking about a physical location. There's how many times have you been somewhere and it's like, I finally relaxed. That is my favorite spot. It's just where I am. I'm just relaxed. I'm finally relaxed. I'm on vacation.
Oh, right. And then she also asked us if we've named our Jeep yet. And I'm sad to say we haven't. I cannot believe officially we've not named the Jeep. I know everybody does that. I have a lot of people that I watch, and I love that they have their names on their Jeep. I am not that creative, I'm thinking. I love naming my dogs and love naming the kids.
Yeah, I love naming the kids.
Yeah.
I love naming children.
Yeah.
We call them all sorts of names.
No, but I feel like I come up with names great. You know, I have great ideas. For some reason, I have trouble with the Jeep. So send me ideas. If you've got ideas for our Jeep, send us some ideas.
I think, a lot of it's just the Willis edition. It's a 2021 Willis edition of the Jeep. So it's
okay,
like,
I did tell him
what
one
you
day.
talking about, Willis?
Did you? No,
I beat you to it.
I told him one day, I said, it was my idea. Because Willis is on the Jeep right now, but people will usually scrape that off and they put the name of the Jeep on there. Well, I said, why don't we just put what you talking about on top of it, and it'll be like, what you talking about? And then Willis is right there.
Yeah, I put a little Gary Coleman on there, and then it's Mr. Drummond driving.
I don't know. But we have not named the Jeep yet. If you have any ideas, please let us know. So, Heyjude's Adventures. And I really enjoy, she's from Canada. I do enjoy all of her adventures. She does a great job at taking us along. I've watched a few where she's done some like interviewing, or she showed some trails and showed some other places. So Heyjude's Adventures, and she asked, did you have any prior experience making videos or editing?
No. We've done a little bit just with, like, I did some...
Playful stuff with work.
Yeah, I did some, safety videos for work, and then did some, you shoot some video, and then we had, like, it was with the GoPro. It was like 6 or 7 years ago. I think we might end up putting that out there.
You might even show this, because he did do a cute little video when we came back from Maui, and I feel like we should almost show some of that. I almost feel like we should pause for a second and show a little of that, because it was actually a pretty good video that was done like 10 years ago or 12 years. I think it was our first trip to Maui. I don't know. We have a couple more questions. Super Shuffle Road Stories. Boy, that's
Say
like
it again. Say it again.
I
Super
gotta say
Shuffle Road Stories.
I'm going to say that 10 times in a row. Super Shuffle Road Stories. Super Shuffle Road Stories.
Super Shuffle Road Stories.
Super Shuffle Road Stories. Ron, put that up. It'll help.
Here it goes.
Sorry. We're not trying to ruin it, but that's kind of fun to say that over and over again. Is there a broadcasting career in your background? Now, I'll be honest with you. Like, I personally always wanted to be a broadcaster. I wanted to do like the weather. I could see myself doing it. But I think this question was for him. So I thought I'd catch you all off guard, because I'm sure people are like, what the hell? I know that it wasn't a question to me. I was just messing around. I know Ron's narration voice. When he started narrating, I knew it was going to be good. Did I know that we've had anywhere from 20 to 50 comments on Ron's narration?
Well, that's neither here nor there, because you just do it.
Are you going to blush?
No, I'm not going to blush. You just do it, because it's, I don't know. But anyhow, there's no broadcasting career.
Yes,
nor
there
has
is.
there been.
Now that this has been mentioned so many times, I'm like, yes, retirement's going to go well. I'm going to get him on the radio, or get him out there on some other jobs.
Yeah, good. As soon as I retire, I get another job. Yeah.
So,
No.
get some money. I might make some money off of this.
Okay, next question.
All right. Last but not least, we have Outlaw Camper. Outlaw Camper, what led to this exact moment in time in this picture? Now, when Ron put this out...
the picture, being on the community post, yeah.
Include the picture right now. Put it out here, back here. The picture. This picture that Ron's going to put up here on the green screen, hopefully.
Yeah. What led to that? Several drinks. Several drinks.
No.
You don't get a picture like that without several drinks.
No way. I worked for a company for 11 years up until after COVID, because I just couldn't go back, but it's okay. It was a fun company. We had a good time. It'll be all right. But we had great work parties. What led to this, we had a work party. I had a lot of those, and they were always a theme party, and you dressed up. The theme of this party, and he might include a couple other photos just to show, but the theme was the Academy Awards, or Oscar night. And we love to dress up. Maybe you can even include some of those. We've had several work parties where we like to dress up, and we actually won. He won the Mexican year.
Yeah, Fiesta Night.
Ron won. He got a prize for his costume. And then I won one night for a, what was it, like a 60s hippies theme? I can't remember.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. It was like, Love Shack. I don't know.
But I won for that.
60s thing.
But my favorite one was when we did the prom night, and him and I dressed up like 70s prom night.
Yeah, we did a 70s prom, and then... Yeah, and then we also then there's
Jesus.
circus.
Your Jesus was great.
That was Heroes and Villains. what was it? The Carnies, or what was it?
Carnival.
Carnival yeah,
night.
The circus night.
We've done so many great ones. But anyway, so that, just to answer the question for you, Outlaw Camper, to answer the question to Outlaw Camper, this was a work party. Thank you very much for the 4 channels that asked us the question. I hope that it helped answer. I don't know if we wrapped that up, but the last question was Outlaw Camper. Outlaw Camper, I hope we answered your question, but we were at a work party. We had a great time. Some of our friends took photos of us. We got those photos a couple days later sent to us, and I was like, "Oh, I was having a good time."
Yeah, that's always nice to get the photos later. It's like, "Oh, I did enjoy that place."
Yeah, I did have a good time, and we did. Yeah. We always, Ron and I are always looking for a good time, so keep that in mind. To wrap everything up, basically, we appreciate all of you for watching. We appreciate you being here. We have goals for next year. Personally, for our YouTube channel, we made the 1,000 subscribers. That's goal number 1. Our next goal, business-wise, is getting those watch hours. We got the 1,000 subscribers. Now you need the watch hours. Anybody who watches this and does YouTube knows it's 4,000 watch hours, and we've got some more to go. So feel free to watch those old videos we talked about. Watch Newport, our very first one. Feel free to watch some of the other ones and make a comment on them or two. Let us know. It's okay if you tease us a bit. Those first videos, you know, we had work to do, and where we've become, what we've become so far, what we've done and improved on. That's what life is about, is getting better. Do you have goals for the next year?
Just continue to improve on what we have. You know, this is all a foundation upon, you know, what we're going to go through next year. So next year is going to be hopefully better than this year. You know, and we'll go on more for that, you know, more and more from there. And you know, we're very thankful for the 1,000 subscribers, for the 1,000 Ramblers that we do have. And I enjoy making the videos, and I enjoy sharing them with everybody. You know, we have a good time making them. We have a good time going out there, shooting the content, editing the content, and then just I make a video that I want to see, that we want to see, and we hope that you like watching it as well. And so that's where I'm very thankful for those 1,000 subscribers that we do have, and very appreciative for their support.
Yeah, I have to say it's fun. It's been fun. We've gone back to places that we wouldn't go back to, but we did it because we're like, other people might want to know about this spot. So we go back there so you can see it. We go to new places because we're like, I heard this is a great place to go. We need to go check this out. Even though it might not be my place or your type of place, we're going to go to it because other people would like to see it. So it's kind of challenges. You've also challenged us because I have a few fears and anxieties. I don't like heights. I don't like enclosed spaces. There's a few things I don't enjoy, but I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for the channel. I think that's my goal next year. I think next year I'm going to do a few more things that are not in my comfort zone. And maybe you'll see some sides of me that you've never seen before.
Yeah, we're going to push Jodi off ledges and hoist her up and really torture her. So.
Yeah, so, you know, and that's what this is all about. So I think I'm going to challenge myself more next year. We're going to get a little bit more comfortable. We're going to do a few more things and activities for you to enjoy, and I hope you enjoy them. So, questions. Feel free to ask us some more questions. If there's something we didn't answer, if there's something you're more curious about. In January, we always do our New Year. What we loved about our year, what we love about the next year. We've always done that our whole lives, what our goals are, where we want to visit, what we want to do. We'll answer some of your questions in maybe our New Year video. So if you've gotten any other questions, send them our way. You know, the more we all interact, the better. If this was entertaining a little bit, if you enjoyed it, support us. Please continue supporting us. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed and you're still sticking around, wow, thank you. Subscribe.
Well, I'm amazed. I'm really amazed you did stick around. Good job. Yeah,
go ahead and hit subscribe for us. Become a Rambler. This is a great group. I love my Ramblers. I love everybody. Notifications! 1 year into this and I still forget something. Please hit notification button. Coming up next, Canada, Alaska, cruises. Hit those notification buttons. That helps keep you with us. And thank you guys. A heartfelt thank you. This has been fun. This has been a fun first year.
Yeah, it's been a blast. It's been a blast. We'll see how the second year goes.
It's been great. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What you talking about, Willis?